Yes, morning children. మనం డైలీ ఇంగ్లీష్ మెయిన్స్ క్లాస్ డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాం నాన్న. అందులో భాగంగా ఈరోజు మెయిన్స్ పేపర్ 39th పేపర్ ఫస్ట్ 1 to 5. In each of the statement given below, 2 blanks have been given followed by a set of 5 words. In the options following the set of words, possible arrangement of words have been given which could fill the blanks in the same order as given in the options. Pick the set of words which could appropriately fit in the given blanks. If none of the given sets fit in the same order, choose 5 none of these as your answer. In case of filling the blanks or in case of closed test, we have to move as per the word order. Every day we used to discuss about this. It is not clear how new private trains will be. After B, what you have to use? V3. Here this is V3 and accommodated is V3. So the answer must be 1-4 or 4-1. 1-4, is there 1-4 in the options? No. 4-1 is there. So automatically which option is correct? Second option is correct. Just logical. Just logical. Every day just చెప్తున్నాను మీకు. It is not clear how new private lines will be accommodated since the existing rail network is already choked. Choked means troubled. TROUBLED, troubled. Amalgamate means merger. అంటే విలీనము, కలిసిపోవుట. Then overreaching means comprehensive. COMPREHENSIVE, comprehensive. Accommodated means adjusted. ADJUSTED. Then encompassing means surrounding. SURROUNDING. నేను ఇవన్నీ ఏమైనా చూశానా? చూడలే. నేను చూసింది ఏంటి? విల్ బి తర్వాత V3 రావాలా. అగైన్ నెట్వర్క్ ఈజ్ ఆల్రెడీ. ఈజ్ అనేది బి ఫామ్. ఈజ్ తర్వాత కూడా ఏం రావాలా? సెకండ్ ఫామ్ అది వర్బ్, థర్డ్ ఫామ్ అది వర్బ్ రావాలా. రావాలి అంటే చోక్ కూడా ఒకటి, అకామిడేట్ ఒకటి ఉంది. 1-4 కానీ 4-1 కానీ రావాలా. సో ఆప్షన్ ఏమవుతుంది? సెకండ్ 1-4 లేదు కాబట్టి 4. వితౌట్ రీడింగ్ ద వర్డ్స్ ఐ ఆప్టెడ్ second. So in such a way you have to get. So such type of logical thinking is required in case of mains. Then second one. To some within the government dash on the private sector to improve India's trains was an dash ever since the public-private partnership PPP which began in the mid-2000s. And after an we have to use the word which start with vowel. So an lucidity and leaning, no, and inevitability and impediment. Generally an is article. After article we have to use noun. Here lucidity started with consonant, fascinating started with consonant, leaning started with consonant, inevitability, impediment. Inevitability ended with Y is treated as noun. Ended with ENT, ANT may be treated as noun or adjective. So you are left with 2. So in the first one, in the last one you have to use 4th or 5th. In the last one you have to use 4th or 5th. 4th or 5th. So 4th or 5th means third one may be, fourth one may be. Third one may be, fourth one may be. Just you have to apply. So some within the government, lucidity on, so 3, leaning on. Then second one, facilitating on the private sector. And leaning on, depending on. Leaning means depending. DEPENDING. Depending on. On preposition compel you to go for leaning. So automatically 3, 4. So choice 3 is correct. No need to go to 4. Simple. Here an is there, an article, it takes noun. So here that noun must be started with the vowel. So lucidity, facilitating, leaning, no. So inevitability may come or impediment come. Y ended with Y is treated as noun. Ended with ENT treated as adjective or noun. But if you observe, and to some within the government leaning on, so preposition on compels you to go for leaning on. So definitely ended with 4 or 5. So third one may be, fifth one may be. If you observe this first blank, so on compels you to go for on, leaning. So third option is correct. Then lucidity means clarity, CLARITY, clarity. Facilitating means saulabhya parachuta. Leaning means depending. Inevitability means certain. Impediment means hindrance. HINDERANCE. HINDERANCE. Hindrance. So without knowing the meanings, we can get the answer. What you have to do, you have to follow the logic. Then third one. Parademics have always been as unpredictable. Unpredictable is adjective. So its modifier is adverb. So profoundly unpredictable. Definitely you have to go for one. Profoundly, only one word is there, adverb. So started one. First one may be, fourth one may be. Then you have to put your trial. So parademics have already been as unpredictable is adjective. Any word ended with BLE or ABLE is adjective. Then you have to use adverb. Here only profoundly is adverb. Grave. Grave problem. It is adjective. Then complexity, noun. Then volatility ended with Y, noun. Perver. Perver means intense. Perver practice. Intense practice. Intense, INTENSE. It is adjective. But here we want what? Adverb. So only an adverb we are having, only profoundly. So definitely one must be in the first one. So first choice or fourth choice. Now read immense dash of, immense fervor of, or immense complexity of interactions between viruses and humans. So automatically between viruses and humans interactions, so it goes complexity. So automatically which option is correct? Fourth one is correct. Then the government is focusing on high disease burden dash, and is working high disease burden, focusing on high disease burden, and is working with the states, to dash, to implement strong community dash, to implement strong community dash, to implement strong community surveillance, community hotspots. Which one is correct? Which one is correct? Community dash. Strong, it is adjective. After that we have to use noun. Strong community surveillance. Strong community surveillance. So definitely in the second one 3 should come. Only one. Choice 3 is correct. No need to search also. Then first one. In the first place you have to use you have to use 3, 5. What is 5? Hotspots. So the government is focusing on high disease burden hotspots and is working with the states on high disease burden hotspots and is working with the states. Now parallel usage. So here we have to use now. So definitely fifth one we have to use in the first one. Grave means that is serious. Grave means serious. Debility means weakness. WEAKNESS. Debility means weakness. Then zenith means powerful. Zenith means powerful. Then hotspots means danger areas. DANGR, danger areas. Danger areas. Then next, fifth one. In April 1853, when the first steam powder passenger train dash, when the 1853 related to the past, so definitely we have to use the past verb. Past verb means checked or evinced. So checked or evinced. Though in the first blank we have to use 2 or 4. 2 or 4, there is no option for 4. So we have to go for 2 or 4. So third one may be or fourth one may be. Third one may be, fourth one may be. Now we have to see the second. It dash. It dash sharp reactions. It dash sharp reactions. It, then here both. It checked. It. If you go for third one, it evinced. If you go for it, defunct sharp junctions. Defunct is not going to be correct. Why? Because past is followed by past. It, definitely we have to use. It evinced. So third one may not be, fourth one may not be, third one is correct. Without knowing the meanings. Infirmity means weakness. WEAKNESS. Checked means make a series of sounds. Checked means a series of sounds. A series, SERIES. A series of sounds. Then defunct means not functioning. Not functioning. FUNCTIONING, not functioning. Evinced means revealed. REVEALED, revealed. Abiding means enduring. ENDURING. See, so far I did 5 sentences and I had given 5 logics to you. Without knowing the meanings, how you are going to get the answers. So anyhow, you please note down the meanings. Choked means troubled. CHOKED, choked means troubled. Amalgamate means merger. Overarching means comprehensive. Accommodated means adjusted. Encompassing means surrounding. Then lucidity means clarity, clear. Another meaning candid, CANDID. Another meaning obvious, OBVIOUS, obvious. Then leaning means depending. Facilitating means saulabhyaparachuta. Then inevitability, uncertain. Then impediment means hindrance. Then next sentence, profoundly means మిక్కిలి ఎక్కువగా, abundance. Profoundly means మిక్కిలి ఎక్కువగా. Grave, GRAVE, grave means serious. Grave means serious, SERIOUS. Then complexity means mysterious. Frailty means weakness. ఇంకొక మీనింగ్ delicate, DELICATE. Then fervor means intense. Fervor means intense desire. Then next, systematic means as per the order. Systematic means orderly. ORDERLY. Then debility means weakness. Surveillance means konasaginchuta. Zenith means powerful. Hotspots means danger areas. Then infirmity, weakness. Checked means a series of sounds. Defunct means not functioning. Evinced means revealed. Abiding means enduring. Then next to 6 to 12, this is reading comprehension cum grammar. Reading comprehension cum grammar. In main examinations, this exercise is very, very sure exercise. As millions of Americans dashed down to slow the spread of COVID-19. Gaming, teleconferencing, and video streaming are putting added stress on the internet as millions of Americans dashed down to slow. As abominate to slow nukes American millions as American millions as millions of Americans as millions of Americans as millions of Americans dashed down to slow. Here, millions of Americans. Noun. This is noun, preposition, noun. Then verb depends on the first one. So as millions. So it should be plural noun. As millions of Americans. Abominate. So millions plural. Abominate. Nukes singular no. Decapitate. Anchor. Impel. See, abominate means hate violently. Hate violently. VIOLENTLY. Nukes means nuclear weapons. NUCLEAR. Nuclear weapons. WEAPONS. Then decapitate means behead. 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 Then hunker. Hunker means small piece. SMALL small. PIECE small piece. Impel means urge forward. Move forward. Move forward. FORWARD. Now read the context. So here, as millions of Americans dash down, abominate down, nukes down, decapitate down, anchor down, to slow the spread of COVID-19, gaming, teleconferencing, and video streaming are putting added stress on the internet. So hunker down. Hunker down అంటే ఏంటి? Small piece అంటే తగ్గించుట. Hunker down. So here putting less stress in a sense. So it is a complicated one. So it is a complicated one. Then go to the B. So which of the following idiom fit in the blank to make the statement grammatically correct and contextually meaningful? Off the record, jump the broom, change its style, make a clean breast, weather the storm. Here, and when telecom executives tell motherboard the US, internet with likely dash, likely may or may not, likely and jaragachu jaragavochu. So here, likely of the record, likely jump to the broom, likely change it. Here, whether the storm means succeed, meaning succeed. 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 This is also typical one. Sixth one, seventh one, very difficult to do. Then go to the eighth one. Among the four highlighted words in statement C, one of them may not be correct in context of the given statement. Identify the incorrect word that needs replacement to make the statement grammatically and contextually correct. Grammatically and contextually see here. Responding to demands from European regulators. Okay, this is correct. Netflix late last week announced. Last week, the European regulators, plural, correct. Last week, related to the past, correct. That it would be slowing down customer bit rates. This is also correct. Bit rates, customer bit rates. to reduce overall network traffic by 25% to help avoid any portable congestion. It is wrong. It should be portable. It should be potential. POTENTIAL. To help avoid any potential congestion. ఎక్కువ రద్దీ లేకుండా. కాబట్టి potential not portable. It is not correct. I think. Which one is correct? Portable. Fourth word is not correct. Here, portable. This we can do. Fourth one can do easily. Then next go to the ninth one. Which of the following pages should fill in the blank given in dash to make contextually correct and keep it meaningful? D. You have to go for the D. Read D. We immediately developed, tested and deployed a way to reduce Netflix traffic on these networks by 25%, starting with Italy and Spain. Dash Netflix said. Within 48 hours, we would hit that goal, and we were now deploying this across the rest of Europe and the UK. So, there which sentence should come? We immediately developed, tested and deployed a way to reduce Netflix traffic on these networks by 25%, starting with Italy and Spain. Dash. Starting with Italy and Spain, keeping up with these new demands, avoiding capacity to our network backbone, which were experiencing the biggest impact, working closely with service providing, adjusting when needed by moving network. So, which word part here we may use D. So, Spain, starting with Italy and Spain, then relative pronoun we have to use. Here we have to use relative pronoun. So, what is the relative pronoun here? Here in the given words, only, which. So, definitely we have to start with which were. Two countries are there. What are the two countries? What are the two countries? Italy and Spain. Which were. So, we are going to use relative pronoun which, and after that we are going to use the plural pronoun were. So, automatically which one is correct? Third option is correct. Ninth one is very easy to get the answer as per the grammar. Then next one, E. In the passage given a sentence, E is given in italics. There may or may not be an error in one part of the sentence. Choose the part which has an error in it as your answer. So you have to find the error in the sentences. Disney announced in a blog post that it would also be instituting measures to lower our overall bandwidth utilized before by. What you have to use? Third form of the verb. It should be utilized, UTILIZED. Before by, we have to use V3. So error is in fourth part. This is also very easy. Ninth one also very easy. Then so 8th, 9th, 10th easy. 6th and 7th are difficult to identify. Then you have to go for F. No, that's all. It is over. F is there. Yes, F is there. So, F. Where is F? It is not going to be here. Yes, it is F here. So, F and 12 and 12th. Okay. Two sentences are given in italics on both sides of F. Each of the following statements can come in between the two sentences in place of F. So then what you have to do? You have to go for the para F. Read. So Disney announced in a blog post that it would also be instituting measures to lower our overall bandwidth utilized by at least 25% across Europe. A company representative told Motherboard the company had no such plan for the United States at this time. In a big post, content delivery network Akamai said the company was working with both Sony and Microsoft to slow game downloads during peak usage hours to help manage any additional demand. In regions where demand is creating bottlenecks for customers, we will be reducing gaming software downloads at peak times, completing the downloads at the normal fast speeds late at night, my CEO Tom Layton said. See, in these two, between two lines, which sentence which come? So that is the next F. So F, read. A recent study by network monitoring from Sondavin showed that Google. So this word we didn't read in the para. The slowdowns will only impact game downloads and will only appear in areas dealing with significant overall congestion. Maybe Ravachemo. Google told Bloomberg on Thursday that YouTube taking place. This word is not read in the para. Both companies have investing billions in network transit routes and their own content delivery networks. So the slowdowns will only impact game downloads. See, if you go for that, here, if you read this, Disney announced instituting a company representative of motherboard plan United States at this time in a book post content delivery network. Delivery network. That company was working with both Sony and Microsoft. Two companies are there. What are the companies? Sony and Microsoft. If you go for questions, so Google told Bloomberg on Tuesday that you will know the slowdowns will only impact game downloads and will only appear in areas dealing with significant overall congestion. So, adavutunda lega both the companies no only second one. The slowdown will impact game downloads and appear. So only 2 is correct. It is also typical one. Then next, which of the following word given in the option should come at the place marked as G, or you may read these two sentences or get the correcting word. To combat chest dash, Angol took an over the counter medication which contained a substance on the Olympic banned list. The objective of this channel was to relieve the dash. What is the article? After this we have to use noun. Motive means idea. IDEA. Then levity means instability. Instability. Probity means honesty. Then congestion and REDDY. So the objective of this canal was to relieve the congestion of the water traffic. And REDDY ఎక్కువగా water traffic ను తగ్గించుట. కాబట్టి which word is suitable? Fourth word. It is very easy to identify. Then next 13 to 17. Read each of the following 4 sentences to find out whether there is any grammatical mistake error in it. Choose the sentence with grammatical error as the correct answer. If all the given sentences are grammatically correct, then choose. There is 5. That is all are correct. The UNP claims to have a monopoly on Western friendship and bringing in foreign investors. Sri Lanka's Portuguese tensions noun. Sri Lanka's tensions with external powers plural. This is noun, preposition noun. Here this is plural. So have rarely led to. After have third form verb led followed by 2 punitive measures. While there is much talk of the debt trap by China, in reality only 10% of Sri Lanka's foreign loans. After possessive case you have to use noun or from China. Cancer patients are eager to use immunotherapy, but sometimes chemotherapy is the far better far better. No need to go for more better. Good, better, best. Where degrees of comparison is, we should not go for more. So we have to delete more. So where is the error? Error is in fourth sentence. It is very easy, direct error. Then, in a national calamity, people look towards a leader to extend them empathy, their empathy. Here, people, plural noun. People, plural noun. So, you have to use plural pronoun. You have to use plural pronoun. So, you have to change them to their. Error is in first sentence. No need to read the rest of the sentence. Then, there is no provision for an aggrieved state to challenge. To tarvata V1. To challenge the FC report or seek its enforcement. FC report or seek its report singular. So, it's singular pronoun. This starting of the music coincided with correct collocation. The entrance of the article. So, the article, after that we have to use noun of the band as they marched in unison. Ideology may be dead in the Indian political landscape except in some crannies of the left parties. So, where is there the error is in first part. Then 15th one, Russia hosted a regional conference to nudge the reconciliation. To tarvata first form verb. To nudge the reconciliation process between the Taliban and the Afghan authorities. Between, correct. Taliban and Afghan authorities, correct. Be prepared to discuss your symptoms and explain when and how you think you have been, when and how do you think you have been exposed, and how do you think you have exposed. No need to go for been. Delete. This is wrong. Second one. After being elected, you have to use V3 elected in 2008, President Barack Obama ordered first V3 a full-scale review of the US Afghanistan policy. Rural wage growth has remained. After has, we have to use third form stagnant for the past 4 years. For వచ్చింది కాబట్టి present perfect tense యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. Present PRE present perfect tense. Then 16th one. The main issue was if the bank should focus on inflation alone or on the level of employment. The main issue was whether the bank, not if, whether the bank, WHETHER, whether or. So definitely, where is the error? Error is in first sentence. No need to go further. The cause for caution is that the GDP growth continues to be powered by B tarvata V3, powered by consumption, not investment. The idea of reconciliation with the Taliban has been around for present perfect tense, has been around present perfect tense. For since వచ్చినప్పుడు మనము perfect tense కానీ perfect continuous tense కానీ వాడచ్చు. కరెక్ట్. A depreciating rupee will inflate, will తర్వాత V1 retail fuel prices unless the central and state governments cut the taxes on them. So then next 17th one. While going forward, a path breaking environmental movement in Kerala civil society is necessary. While going forward, a path breaking environmental movement, noun, adjective. In Kerala's possessive case, civil society noun is necessary. Absolutely correct. Between 1947 and 1977. Between is followed by and. Between followed by and. Both followed by and, from followed by to. So houses here have historically been built with sand mined from rivers. After prolonged negotiations, a Taliban office opened in Doha in June 2023 to promote talks and a peace process. But where is the other error is in second sentence. Then next one. Next item is rearrangement. 18 to 22 rearrangement. Rearrange the following sentences in the proper sequence to form a meaningful paragraph and then answer the questions given below. See, in case of mains, first of all, you have to concentrate on the questionnaire with regard to the rearrangement. Questionnaire you may be given with the clue. So go for questionnaire. Which of the following will be the second? Which of the following is the fourth? Which of the following statement can fit in between fifth and sixth statement? Fifth and sixth statement madhyane vastundi. Then 21. Which of the following statement can follow the last statement? Last statement taravata em vastundi. Then next 22. Which of the following mean penultimate? Penultimate means last but one. Penultimate means last but one. Last but one means if 6 sentences are there, last but one is 5th sentence. Is there any clue from the questionnaire? No. So now what you have to do? You have to go to the para and you have to put your hard work to get the answers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences were given. What you have to do? So for that, what you have to do? You have to read and you have to decide. Here you may write so that it is going to be easy for all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this evaluation of, in this, what is in this? We don't know. So it is not going to be the first sentence. This ice-breaking meeting with this, what is this? We don't know. So it is not going to be the first one. He had come to firmly, who is we, do. It is not going to be the first one. India-China relations have come a long way from the period of enmity and bitterness that followed the 1962 war. India-China relations, where you are having India-China, that means D followed by A, D followed by A. So then, to make this ambition, we don't know what is this, so it is not going to be. Atal was a politician on the non-democratic. Atal was a politician. Here Atal Bihari Vajpayee. First we have to use this, then only we have to use Atal. So F may not be the first one. So automatically, which one is first one? D. So India-China relations have come a long way from the period of enmity and bitterness that followed the 1962 war. Again, where we are having the link in the A. So followed by A. In this evolution of India-China ties, one leader who made a seminal. Seminal means important. Seminal means important. IMPORTA. Contribution was Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Again link, Atal was. So definitely Atal. Atal was a politician of the non-democratic mold, open to learning the lessons of history and thus revising his own views from the standpoint of India's national interests such as in China. He had come. So again we have to use Atal. So this Atal is subject. So you have to go for he. He had come to firmly believe that for India to emerge as a major global power, it must normalize relations with Pakistan and comprehensively improve relations with China. Now you are left with DAFC over. DAFC over. So you are left with B and E. BE. To make this ambition. What is C? He had come to firmly believe that for India to emerge as a major global power. To make this ambition, E కోరిక నెరవేర్చడానికి. So definitely you have to use E. Then next followed by P. ఏది ఈ కోరిక నెరవేర్చడానికి ఏమంటున్నాడు? Cలో he had come to firmly believe that for India to emerge as a major global power, India a major global power challenge ambition ఎవరికి ఉన్నది? అటల్ బిహారీ వాజ్పేయి. This ice-breaking meeting with then China's paramount leader started a new chapter in India-China relations that has continued till date, showcasing his political power. We are left with last B. సో మనం ఎన్ని చదువుకుంటూ వస్తే మనకు ఏతో స్టార్ట్ చేయం, బీతో స్టార్ట్ చేయం, సీతో చేయం, అట్లాగే దిస్ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి ఈతో చేయం, అటల్ అని వచ్చింది పూర్తి పేరు ఇక్కడ ఉంది కాబట్టి మరి షార్ట్కట్లో ఎఫ్ వాడడం, ఖచ్చితంగా డి వాడాలి. చైనా ఇండియా రిలేషన్స్ ఉంది, లింక్ మళ్ళీ ఎక్కడ దొరికింది? ఏలో దొరికింది. మరి అక్కడ అటల్ బిహారీ పూసిపోయింది కాబట్టి చిన్న పేరు ముందు రావాలి కాబట్టి ఎఫ్ రావాలి. ఎఫ్ అటల్ సబ్జెక్ట్ కాబట్టి ఈ రావాలి, ఈ వచ్చింది. ఇతను ఏం చేయాలనుకున్నాడు ఇక్కడ? దట్ ఫర్ ఇండియా టు ఎమర్జ్ యాజ్ ఏ మేజర్ గ్లోబల్ పవర్ చేయాలనుకున్నాడు. కాబట్టి టు మేక్ దిస్ అంబిషన్, ఈ కోరిక ఎవరికి ఉంది? అటల్ బిహారీ వాజ్పేయికి ఉంది. అప్పుడు మిగిలినది ఏంది? బి. దట్స్ ఆల్. ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఈజీ. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ గో ఫర్ మరి ఏమంటున్నాడు? విచ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ విల్ బీ ది సెకండ్? ఏ మీన్స్ సెకండ్ వన్. విచ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ is the fourth? C means choice 2. Then which of the following is the penultimate? Penultimate means last but one. Last but one means E. E means choice. 4. Choice we got very easily, we got 3 answers. Now you please come to the which of the following statements can fit in between 5th and 6th statement after the rearrangement to make a logical statement. What is 5th and 6th? 5th is to make this ambition a recently reality. Vajpayee's visit China in February 1977 to end the chill created by the 1962 war. Then this ice-breaking meeting with Deng Xiaoping, then China's paramount leader, started a new chapter in India-China relations that has continued till date, showcasing his political prowess. కాబట్టి సికి ఈకి మధ్యన కదా 5th and 6th అన్నాడా? 5th and 6th. మరి 5th and 6th అంటే ఈబి టు మేక్ దిస్ అంబిషన్ బి అక్కడికి వెళ్ళాడు. మరి 1962 వాడి తర్వాత అటల్ బిహారీ వాజ్పేయి చైనాకి వెళ్ళాడు. But the China he saw this time was very different from what he had seen in 1978. Some foreign policy experts, including some serving diplomats, were not in favor of this recognition. It was the first high-level political contact between the two countries after 17 long years. 1962లో యుద్ధం జరిగిన తర్వాత రెండు దేశాల మధ్యన జరిగినటువంటి సుదీర్ఘమైనటువంటి నెగోషియేషన్స్ ఇది మాత్రమే అని చెప్పచ్చు. Then next 20th, which of the following can follow the statement after rearrangement? మరి లాస్ట్న ఏం స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇచ్చాడు? లాస్ట్న ఏమంటున్నాడు? బి ఏంది? దిస్ ఐస్ బ్రేకింగ్ మీటింగ్ విత్ దెంగ్ జియోపింగ్, then China's paramount leader, started a new chapter in India-China relations that has continued till date, showcasing his political prowess. అంటే తర్వాత బాగా జరిగింది అంటే ఏం రావాలా? During the second visit of Vajpayee, India recognized for the first time that the Tibet autonomous. It was not mentioned. The next major milestone in India China reapproachment was Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi's visit to China in December 1988. It was not mentioned in the para. Kavachu kagapovachu. Then as a Swaymark Sevak Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, Vajpayee's views on no, it was not mentioned. They felt it would prevent India from using the Tibet card. It was not mentioned. So ఆ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఎప్పుడు జరిగింది? డిసెంబర్లో రాజీవ్ గాంధీతో జరిగి ఉండొచ్చు అని చెప్తున్నాడు. కాబట్టి సెకండ్ వన్ మేబీ ఇది కరెక్ట్. ఇట్ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ ద అజంప్షన్. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ బాబు, నెక్స్ట్ 23 to 25. In the sentences given below, 4 words have been highlighted and placed in a sentence. Identify the correct sequence of the words in the sentence. Also, one of the given words will need to be replaced. Identify the correct sequence and the correct replacement and mark that option as your answer. Here word order బట్టి replace చేయాలి. For keyboard efficient of, for keyboard efficient of every ideological nights hashtags have become a popular swift and efficient. Popular, swift and efficient. So this efficient must come in the C place. In the C place, A should come. In the C place, A should come. Is there in the here, in the first one, in the first one only. So is there C place in A? No A, but only here. Swift and efficient. So this A should come here in C place. So automatically which one is correct? Just logic, just you have to see. Then you please. For keyboard knights of every ideological persuasion. This is ideological adjective, persuasion noun. Hashtags have become a popular, swift and efficient way of marshalling and despise public opinion. Marshalling and despise public opinion. Then the IAU in 2006 orbit Pluto, that is Neptune's orbit. A should come to the last. A should come where in the last? Here in the C, here in the D. So second one may be, fourth one may be. Then you please write to apply. Second one may be, fourth one may be. Now the IAU in 2006, if you go for designed Pluto or C designated Pluto, D అయితే asteroid Pluto, no, designated Pluto, a dwarf planet along with states in the asteroid belt, and Dana, an object in the Kuiper belt, which is an icy ring of franchise objects and circle the solar system beyond Neptune's orbit. So A should come here. The designated, the dash belt is noun. The belt is noun, or the designated Pluto. The AAU in 2006 designated Pluto. Designated is adjective. Pluto is noun. So here you have to use adjective. So definitely C must come in the first place. So second one, fourth one may not be. Second one is the. Then 25. Physics after has what you have to use? V3. Only V3 we are having discarded. So you have to start with C. Only one option is there. So physics has many discarded where an idea was once instance for being incorrect and much later emerged in a different form and gained acceptance. The concept of phones, for instance, udaharanak. So A should come at the. So definitely third one is in this way how to do, Nana. Then in this paper, this is one of the previous SBI PO mains papers. Here some typical words are there. So I may note down. Please read twice or thrice so that you may be left with as memory. Bloated. BLOATED. Bloated means big. Then implosion. IMPLOSION. Implosion means collapse. 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 Then syndrome, SYNDROME. Syndrome means mental illness. MENTAL, mental illness. ILLNESS, mental illness. Colossal, COLOSSAL. Colossal means complete. COMPLETE, complete. Then weaned, WEANED. Weaned means influence. INFLUENCED, influenced. Spot, SPAT. Spot means unimportant quarrel. QUARREL, unimportant quarrel. Then contrite, CONTRITE, contriteness. Any word ended with ness is treated as noun. Contriteness means guilty, GUILTY. Guilty ఇంకొక meaning sorry, SORRY. Then nice ties, NICE, nice ties, TIES. Nice ties means differences. Nice ties means DIFFERENCES, differences. Then geoparadise, GEOPARDISE. Geoparadise means spoil, SPOIL, spoil. These are the words. Bloated means big. Implosion means collapse. Syndrome means mental illness. Colossal means complete. Weaned means influence. Spot means unimportant quarrel. Contriteness means guilty, sorry. Niceties means differences. Then geoparadise means spoil. Okay? In this way, you have to do the practice. రేపు IBPS క్లరికల్ మెయిన్స్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంది. చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా చేసుకోండి. చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా నిదానంగా చేయండి. మెయిన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీద ఫోకస్ చేయండి. ఐ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్. ఇలాగే ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ క్యాండిడేట్స్ అందరికీ విజ్ఞప్తి, SBI PO అక్టోబర్ 3 వరకు ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేశారు. అప్లై చేసుకోండి. REDDY ఎలిజిబిలిటీ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఈ నెల ఆఖరు రేపు లాస్ట్ డేట్ అప్లై చేయండి. అట్లాగే RBI క్లరికల్ లాస్ట్ డేటు అక్టోబర్ 3 కాబట్టి అప్లై చేసుకోండి. తొందరలో మనకు రైల్వే రిక్రూట్మెంట్ బోర్డు నుంచి సుమారుగా 3 lakh వేకెన్సీస్, బోత్ టెక్నికల్ నాన్ టెక్నికల్ వేకెన్సీస్ వస్తున్నాయి. మన ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్లో గురు రాఘవేంద్రలో ఎవ్రీ వీక్ మీకు 3 ఎగ్జామినేషన్స్, మీకు NTPC నాన్ టెక్నికల్ పాపులర్ కేటగిరీ మీద Tier 1 ఎగ్జామినేషన్స్ పెడుతున్నారు. ప్రతిరోజు దీనికి సంబంధించి 4:30 to 6 o'clock ఆల్జిబ్రా, ట్రిగనామెట్రీ, జామెట్రీ మీద ప్యూర్ మ్యాథ్స్ క్లాసెస్ జరుగుతూ ఉన్నాయి. మీకు ఆఫ్లైన్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ పెడుతున్నారు. మీరు ఈ ఎగ్జామ్ను రాయడమే కాకుండా మీరు గ్రూప్ డిస్కషన్ చేసుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంటుంది. సొల్యూషన్స్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్లో యాప్లో అప్లోడ్ చేస్తారు. మీరు మీ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ ద్వారా గ్రూప్ డిస్కషన్ చేసేటప్పుడు నైట్ టైము వాటిని డిస్కస్ చేసుకుంటే మీకు డైలీ వీక్లీ 3 పేపర్స్ వస్తాయి. దీంతో మీరు NTPC ఈజీగా సాల్వ్ చేయొచ్చు. టైం వేస్ట్ చేసుకోవద్దు. హిస్టరీకి ఒక టీచరు, పాలిటిక్స్కి ఒక టీచరు, కెమిస్ట్రీకి ఒక టీచరు, జువాలజీకి ఒక టీచరు, పాలిటీకి ఒక టీచరు అవసరం లేదు. మీకు ప్రతి వీక్లో ప్రతిరోజు SSCకి 25 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తారు, రైల్వేకు 25 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తారు. అంటే వీక్లో 6 ఎగ్జామ్స్, 25 into 6 150. అంటే మీకు వీక్లీ 150, మంత్లీ 600. ఇవి కాకుండా జనవరి నుంచి పెట్టిన పేపర్స్ చూసుకుంటే ఎవ్రీ మంత్ 600 వచ్చాయి. జనవరి, ఫిబ్రవరి, మార్చ్, ఏప్రిల్, మే, జూన్, జూలై, ఆగస్ట్, సెప్టెంబర్, అంటే 9 months 5400 బిట్స్ ఆల్రెడీ మీకు ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీకు ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ యాప్లో ప్రీవియస్ పేపర్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి. అవన్నీ చదువుకుంటే యూ కెన్ ఈజీలీ పాస్ స్టాటిక్ జీకే. నో నీడ్ టు హ్యావ్ లెక్చర్స్ ఫర్ దట్. ఇది అర్థం చేసుకోండి. ఒక పేపర్లో మీకు 30 క్వశ్చన్లు ఇస్తే 30 క్వశ్చన్లో 2 ఫిజిక్స్ మీద ఇస్తాడు, 2 కెమిస్ట్రీ మీద ఇస్తాడు, 2 బాటనీ మీద ఇస్తాడు, 2 జువాలజీ మీద ఇస్తాడు, 2 పాలిటీ మీద ఇస్తాడు, ఒక 5 స్టాటిక్ జీకే మీద ఇస్తాడు, ఒక 5 కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ మీద ఇస్తాడు, ఒక 4 క్వశ్చన్లు కంప్యూటర్స్ మీద ఇస్తాడు. అయిపోయాయి. దీనికి ఒక్కొక్క సబ్జెక్టుకు ఒక టీచరు అవసరం లేదనేది నా అభిప్రాయం. నా అభిప్రాయం మాత్రం ఇది ఎవరి గురించి చెప్పడం కాదు. కాబట్టి మీరు చేయాల్సిందల్లా పేపర్లు ఆఫ్లైన్ పేపర్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు దాన్ని స్టడీ చేయాలి. ఏ రోజుకి ఆ రోజు స్టడీ చేసుకుంటే మీకు ప్రతిరోజు ప్రతి సబ్జెక్ట్ మీద 2-3 బిట్లు వస్తాయి. అవన్నీ మీరు చేసుకొని నీట్గా రాసి పెట్టుకున్నట్లయితే డెఫినెట్లీ యూ కెన్ ఓవర్కమ్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఆఫ్ జనరల్ అవేర్నెస్. ఓకే, సో అట్లా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతారని నేను ఆశిస్తున్నాను. ఐ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్. అట్లాగే ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ద్వారా 723 మంది ఆర్ఆర్బి పీఓస్కు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ తీసుకొని వచ్చుకున్నారు. సో వీరందరికీ రేపు 2వ తేదీ అంటే మండే నుంచి మినీ ఆడిటోరియంలో 11 to 1 hours మీ గ్రూప్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ ఉంటాయి. అటెండ్ కండి. ఆ తర్వాత రిటైర్డ్ ఏజిఎంస్ వస్తారు. హోటల్ శోభాలో మీకు మాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ కండక్ట్ చేసి ఒక్కొక్కరికి 2 slots ఇస్తే ముఖాముఖి మీకు ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేసి మీ ఫ్లాస్ని రెక్టిఫై చేసి ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ పంపించడము. ఓకే, ఐ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్. మీకు ఏదైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా సరే 7702726669 ఈ నెంబర్కు మీరు కాల్ చేయవచ్చు. అట్లాగే FCI ఫస్ట్ వెయిట్ లిస్ట్ పెట్టారు. అట్లాగే IDBI సెకండ్ వెయిట్ లిస్ట్ పెట్టారు. అట్లాగే SSC గ్రౌండ్ లెవెల్ కానిస్టేబుల్స్, అట్లాగే ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ హైకోర్టు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కోర్టులో జాబ్స్ వచ్చాయి. అట్లాగే SSC గ్రౌండ్ లెవెల్ కానిస్టేబుల్స్, RRB గ్రూప్ డిలో చాలామందికి జాబ్స్ వచ్చి ఉన్నాయి. మనది ఆఫ్లైన్ మోడు, ఒకే బ్రాంచి, మనకు ఆన్లైన్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లేవు, బ్రాంచెస్ లేవు. కాబట్టి జాబ్స్ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు దయచేసి ఇమీడియట్గా డైరెక్ట్గా నాకు జాబ్ వచ్చినట్లుగా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వవలసిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి. ఓకేనా? వి మే మీట్ ఫర్ టుమారో.